Guys, I am here to talk about authenticity. I feel like authenticity is so underrated. It's just like in society, there's so many of us, there's so many different people, there's so many different people trying different things. And with social media, we're constantly comparing our lives to other people's lives. And because of that, I feel like authenticity is slowly but surely sort of fading away. Like there's no value that is seen in being authentic and true to yourself. But I am here to share that authenticity is imperative. If there was more than one of you, you wouldn't be needed. And so there is a reason that we are all made unique and different, and that we all have different skills, and that we all have different things that we struggle with. There is a reason behind it. And instead of trying to cover up your failures or your flaws, you should embrace the things that make you unique and different. And those are the things that truly but surely make you stand out. So I am here to share 3 surefire ways that you can improve your authenticity and embrace yourself and be honest with yourself. So the first way is to give up the need to appear perfect. I know when we're looking at social media and we're looking at other people's lives, we see what appears to be perfection. We see that they're happy. We see that they're successful. We see that they have all these great things. But the truth is, most people always put their best foot forward. No, most people are not going to sit on social media and post all the things that they're struggling with or how they overcame that, which sometimes I think is a little bit unfortunate, because I believe if more of us shared our testimonies, we would become therefore more relatable and more understanding towards the people that need to hear our story and learn from our story. But in our society, it's not truly that common. And so one of the things I suggest is to embrace those things that make you unique and get rid of the idea that you have to be perfect. Nobody is truly perfect. Not you, not a celebrity, nobody that you follow, nobody that you admire. Nobody is truly perfect. And when you really start to understand that, you will begin to get rid of the idea that you have to be perfect. We all have flaws, we all have failures, but that's what makes us unique. That's what makes us who we are. And honestly, that's what we use to grow. One of my favorite quotes is, "Failure is feedback." Without my failure, I would have never grown. I would have never seen areas that I struggled in. I would have never understood the things that I needed to improve on. And so instead of hiding our failures or our flaws, we need to really embrace those so that we can have more feedback to understand what we need to be successful and to push through. The second thing is to know your values and to live by them. I see it happen so many times where women have these values like loyalty, honesty, integrity, these great things. But as soon as a celebrity comes out with something, or as soon as something seems cool, they change their values at the drop of a dime. And so one of my values is to be honest. And so I don't want to get on social media and post these things that make me appear to be a liar, because that goes against my value. And so once you really truly understand who you are and those things that you value, you need to live by those. How are you showing that your values are important if you're following in line with what everyone else is doing? And so if your friend from high school is promoting that she makes $1 million a year, but she's not really making that money, but your value is honesty, don't start falling in line with her, because that goes against everything that you value and everything you stand for. And so it's really important that you show those values and highlight those values. The last thing is, I want you to notice when you feel out of alignment. Notice when you feel like you are no longer being authentic. So are you feeling like you're not being authentic when you're in a large crowd from people you went to high school with? Are you feeling like you're not being authentic when you are at a professional event? Are you feeling unauthentic when you are posting things on social media? Those things are speaking to you. They're sharing that there's some insecurity that's underlying this inauthenticity that makes you feel like you have to present in a certain way to stand out or to fit in. And when you notice that, you need to really reflect on, why are you feeling insecure? Is this because it's the wrong crowd? Is it because you have a goal that maybe you have not met yet? Whatever it may be, once you really start to understand where the inauthenticity is coming from and you learn from that, then you can start to put things in line. So maybe it's the wrong crowd. Okay, then you need to pull away from that crowd. Maybe it is because you have not yet accomplished a goal. So then maybe that means you need to start working on that goal that you have yet to accomplish. And so when you start to notice those things, then you can start to reflect and start to make the right steps and the right choices, so that you don't have to you don't have to continue to practice that inauthenticity, but you can start to embrace who you are uniquely and learn and grow from those situations. Authenticity becomes easier the more you practice it. It does not always come natural, because I feel like we live in a society where we have to always put our best foot forward, or we have to show that we present in a certain way. And because of that, it makes authenticity kind of abstract or difficult for us to embrace. But the more you practice it, the easier it will become. And that really comes with the growth in who you are and understanding yourself, increasing your self-esteem, increasing how your confidence and how you feel about yourself. And so that comes with practice. And so I want you to implement these steps over the next week and just really try to reflect and grow from each of the different things that you're noticing. And the more you practice it, the more you will be able to be authentic with who you truly are. I promise that authenticity will take you a long way. I feel this sense of freedom when I think about me being able to be who I am. No matter where I am, no matter what setting I am, no matter who I'm around, I am okay with being Nicolia. I don't have to blend with anybody else. I don't have to follow anyone else's lead. I don't have to pretend to be something that I'm not. And there's this sense of freedom that goes with it that, quite frankly, all of us deserve to feel that freedom. And so that's something that I really want you to feel, but that will take time. So practice that authenticity practice today. And let me know in the comments below how it feels. Let me know different things that you have tried that have worked successfully, and different things that may not have worked. So have a great day.